what you doing?
I am sitting here with my beautiful host, Deborah, and we're getting ready to do this thing. Oh my God, that backdrop is everything. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. That's my introduction today. That purple is slam me. Welcome. I'm loving that shirt, girl. I'm loving that shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to the Deborah
Unapologetically.
and Falisa show right here on DM Fusion Live. Y'all, welcome. Y'all, we ready. We have a dynamic show for y'all tonight. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We get ready to do it.
We
Do
get
it.
ready to do it.
Do it. That Deborah. That Deborah. Look, I'm going to stop clowning like this with you.
I'm gonna need you to keep it going. I need you to keep it going.
Wait now, why I can't hear you? Hold on. Okay, what about now?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Okay, what is
I can't hear you.
All right. Hey, Miss Birds, are you guys able to hear me? You can't hear me at all. I don't know. What would that?
Let Lisa log off and then send her another.
No, sir.
You gonna send her another link?
I'll just tell her to re-click on the link that you sent.
Re-click on the link that I sent you. Because the audience said they can hear both of us. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Let me see, Lisa.
Click the link.
Give us just a minute, everyone. We're having little technical issues that we're trying to work through, but we're going to get going. In the meantime, welcome to our third episode. Can you hear me, Lisa?
Yes, loud and clear, girl. Won't God do it? Hey, won't God do it? But
Yes.
welcome to the Falisa and Debra show, y'all. We are back. I got to redo my whole introduction. That purple is killing it, girl.
Thank you.
Y'all check out our backdrop. Check out our backdrop. We have a merchandise. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Falisa and Debra podcast every Wednesday, 6 Central Time. Y'all look. We are here. Podcast live right here. DFG TV, YouTube TV live. Y'all don't know.
Absolutely.
They don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
If they don't know, they're going to know after tonight.
Oh, that is so pretty. Y'all doing
it. Thank you.
Y'all make me want to be a better person.
Color in your life will do that to you.
Ooh, girl. Yes, God. Yes, God. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? How was your weekend? Welcome back.
Oh, I'm doing well. The weekend was slow motion, but hey, slow pace is good sometimes. You can't always win the race. Okay, Miss Ronald the goat. He said, "Is it?"
Hey, everybody. Hey, Miss Berg. Hey, Ronald.
We got a lot of colors in there, Ronald.
He said, "Is it pink?" What my glasses at? Okay, I got everything set beside me except my glasses. Okay, there they go.
Yeah.
I see them. Y'all come on in. We got some stuff for y'all today. We just gonna jump right on into this thing. Welcome back, you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, chiming in. We appreciate it. Much love, Deborah. Deborah.
What you got, Lisa? What you got for me?
I'm looking at question number 1. I just want to go ahead and get into this thing because it's very interesting about our younger generation. We've been talking about that for the last couple of weeks. And I would love for you to add on to that and kind of like give some of the people, some of our viewers, some of the, the feedback and some things that we've been talking about up to this far.
Okay. Can you, Lisa?
Huh?
Okay. I was just wondering. I'm like, Lord, I haven't lost you. Okay.
Here I am.
You want to kick off with question number 1 before we get started? Before we get started with questions, if you are new to the Falisa and Debra podcast, please like, share, and subscribe. This is our third episode on the young adult series. Why do young people behave the way they do? We've covered several topics in that regard. So please like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
I'm gonna let you kick off with that question number one because you like.
Question number one. Are y'all ready? How do young people behave as they navigate through life? Whew. Talk to them, Deborah. How do the young people navigate? I got an answer, but I'm gonna let you. Answer.
You want me to start off?
Yes, but I have an answer now.
I mean, we talked about this a lot about their peers, right? I mean, they have their parents, to help groom them, try to lead them in the right direction. They have their grandparents, aunts, uncles, the good ones that at least try to give them some advice.
Mm-hmm.
But when they get out there into the real world and action meets the real world, right?
Mm-hmm.
They tend to listen more so to their peers. They're going to mimic their peers. And a lot of times that come from being told you lame if you don't do this. I don't want to hang with you anymore. They kind of cut you out of their little texting circle. I learned a lot of texting circles and groups out there.
True.
And so they tend to learn to navigate life through trial and error. They're gonna try what their friends do, and unfortunately, sometimes if they bump their heads, they get out there and they continue to bump their heads. It's just, to me, the way they navigate life is more so doing as their peers do, even though they may end up in trouble
Right.
with their parents, trouble with the
Right.
law. And
Right.
for some reason, they don't ask those friends out. They don't be like, "Oh, that was bad for me. You told me to do something that caused me to lose my phone privileges or caused me to do some time in juvie."
Right.
They come out and they want to hang with those same friends. I don't
Pure,
get it.
pure
What you got to
pressure.
say about it? Peer
Pure pressure.
pressure.
I was
Absolutely.
ready for you to ask me. Pure pressure. And
Absolutely.
I agree with everything that you said. Because, like we've been talking about a couple of weeks back, that is what it is with our younger generation. They feel like they can get more love from the streets, from the outsiders, from their friends. But I'm gonna say this, something I don't think we've said on this segment yet. If they're your young people, listen to us very carefully tonight, because I know y'all gonna go back and watch it. Your parents gonna go back and watch this.
Mm-hmm.
When you're dealing with your friends, young people, little kids that's growing up in pre-K, high school, seniors, college kids. When you're
Mm-hmm.
dealing with your friends, if they're your real friends, I promise you, listen to us well. If they're
Mm-hmm.
your friends, they will not allow you to get in any kind of trouble,
Right.
put you in any type of situation where it may hurt you, or more so, it may hurt your life.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of kids, a lot of young people, they are there when something is going on, a crime, okay?
Mm-hmm.
A
Mm-hmm.
lot of times they don't have their hand on the trigger. A lot of times they're not the ones stealing and selling the drugs. But if they're there, it's called accessory. So when you're dealing as you're growing up in life, just remember, if they're your real friends won't get you in trouble. Your real friends will help you stay out of trouble. So that's what I have to add to that, to navigate through life.
Absolutely. Beautifully said. So, those in the chat, we want to welcome each and every one of you. And as always, we love to hear from you. We love your feedback. It kind of helps bring the conversation full circle. So, tell us what your thoughts are on how young adults navigate life. What are their influences?
Deborah, read
Yes.
what 100 stacks said.
100 stack one, girl. What did I miss?
100 sets. 100 sets.
Amazing show you ladies put on last week. I really needed that. Okay. We
100
appreciate
sacks.
that
Thank you so much.
feedback.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
absolutely.
Thank
We
you so much.
we
We're gonna do
appreciate.
something for y'all, and I'm putting Deborah on the spot. I'm putting her
Uh
on the spot. We're gonna
oh.
do something for y'all later on. It's not tonight, but we're gonna do something for you guys. We're gonna come to you guys. We're gonna try to do it like twice a week for y'all, because y'all are like showing us so much love. Deborah.
Oh.
Look at Deborah. Look at Deborah, Marcus. Look at Deborah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, Deborah. Because see, you're there. I'm here. People from
Right.
all over this world is chiming into our show. And
That is
every
true.
week you call me and tell me what somebody said in a comment. Girl,
That's
we
true.
need each other. They need us and we need them. So
That's
we're gonna
true.
give y'all a little bit more of us.
Okay, so Lisa has said it. You guys want more of us, so we're gonna see how we work that out.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do it.
But yeah, we appreciate all feedback, even
Thank
that
y'all so much.
construct.
100
Yes,
cents. 100 cents. Thank you. Thank
yes.
you. Thank you.
Constructive criticism is welcome as well. I mean, we could,
All.
how can we do better? To make the show more engaging, more exciting. I mean, we don't want to just be over. I mean, okay, the topic about our children can be heavy as it is. And I definitely have to appreciate the humor that Felisa brings to the show that kind of help balance this heavy conversation.
Y'all know I'm a comedian. Y'all know I'm a comedian by choice because I love the word love and I love to be happy. I love to put a smile on people's face, even when I'm going through like right now. But I love to put a smile on people's face. So
Yeah,
we're all we have. We're in this together. So I can't do it without you. You can't do it without me. So
absolutely.
the love is love.
Miss Wanda, welcome back. I do see
Hey
your
Wanda, hey girl,
comment.
hey.
Wanda said, this younger generation is nothing like back in the day. Also, the younger parents want to be, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Woo! Woo! Speaking
yeah,
from a soldier. Speaking from
yes.
a soldier, girl. You hit the nail on the head with that one.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Ooh,
These
yes.
younger parents want to be their friends. Want to, what? I'm going to ask this question. I like to play the devil advocate, some devil's
Come
advocate.
on, come on, Deborah.
Now we always talking about these young parents. They're the bulk of the problem. They want to be their kids' friends. What? Why can't it be that okay? They are younger, not too far removed from their kids as far as the music they like to hear, how they like to dress, and the dancing and all that. Why it just can't be that they're kind of enjoying the same things because they are younger parents. They still hip. You know what I'm saying? They still know how to be cool and all that. So why can't it just be that that's them?
That's true.
Does that mean being their friend because they like the same things? Or are we saying they're their friends because they don't know how to discipline them or won't discipline them?
I think it's the word won't discipline them.
Okay. Okay.
Because we talked about this too. Have taken out the disciplinary part of trying to raise our children because it have us to put us adults the parents in a position like we're beating our kids instead of trying to chastise and raise our kids. So therefore everything is so easy, and so the parents, the younger generation that Wanda speaks of, that's out there trying to be their friends because they're still out there doing everything with their kids. Y'all said I can speak wide open. So they still out there getting high with their kids, going to the clubs with their kids, cussing with their kids, hanging out with their kids. You would not believe the parents that I know kids curse their parents, curse around their parents, and curse while they're talking to their parents, just in general conversation. No respect. No respect. And I have to add to this. Tip says, um, I just saw it right here. Tip is at the barbershop, but he's tuned in. Tip over is at the barbershop, but he said, hey ladies. He said, hello ladies at the barbershop while watching the show. Hey Tip, tell your barber we says hi and don't plug you. But Tip is one of our faithful people that's been on here with us from day one. He and Wanda
Yes.
and Miss Burke, thank y'all so much. Cassandra, they have been here from day one. Thank you guys so very much.
So
Wanda also added, what I just said. They don't want to discipline them, and I just said that. And Cassandra says, "Hey, cousin, how you doing, love?" Cassandra says, "Sad, sad, sad," which, that's what we just said, Deborah.
Right.
It's very sad because it's hard. It's hard. How can you raise them when the law won't let you? How can we teach them how to navigate through life on question number one when the law won't let us? Because if we try to help them and show them the way and they get mad and run out here like we talked about last week and act like they done lost their everlasting jackrabbit minds, and then the law take their side, and then you try to bring them back to us, what can we do with that? We can't do
So
nothing with that.
is the law saying don't put your hands on them, period, or the law saying there it goes to you should only go so far?
Well, both. Because if
Okay.
you whip what black mama what woman can hit their child without leaving a print on them? Because I'm gonna tell you, like I've been saying, I knocked the hell out of mine. Slap, hit, punch, choke, knock downstairs, kick downstairs, jumped on them, fought, fist fought. So what parent, real parent, that can hit their child without leaving a mark on them? Come on now. I'm not gonna call out no color schemes on here. The only color y'all gonna see is behind Deborah. But I'm just saying, us, we believe in knocking a kid out.
In your Bernie Mac voice.
Knock the kid the fuck out. No, Deborah. Y'all gonna say it's a damn shame what Lisa did to them kid. I told y'all the first 3 months of daycare at my daycare is free. I'm gonna knock your kid the fuck out.
You gonna learn today.
But I don't bring your children to me because I believe in whipping. I
And
ain't
you
scared of
got
the law. I ain't
to.
scared of the police. I believe in whipping.
You
I
better.
believe in whipping. I
As
told my
my
daughter and my son if they ever have any grandkids, that's probably why they won't have me none.
As my grandmother say, the good book says, you spoil the rod, you spoil the child. You spare the
Okay.
rod, you spoil the child.
Okay, I know what you mean, sister. I'm
Yeah.
there.
I mean, get it right, Lisa.
Welcome to the show, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna get on down with this thing.
Let's see. Let's go. That's a young
Imani.
person. That's of the younger generation. Yes.
Hi, Imani.
Let's see
Hi,
what the
welcome to
young
the
ones have to
show.
say.
Read what Imani wrote.
You're able to be friends with your kids, but you also have to have boundaries. Being able to have a friendship with your kids is good, but you have to have those boundaries.
Hey,
She agrees.
Imani!
She agrees.
I don't know who you are, but oh my God, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes. That is
Because
Simone's friend.
you know, I'm not I can't stress this enough. I'm never gonna be my kid's friend because I'm mama, but I'll always be there. And I'm a big kid when I'm with my kids,
Mhm.
whenever that is. Because my son is stationed in London. My daughter lives over there, work 12 hours a day, swing shift. So it's whenever we're together, I am the big kid. But at the same time, like Imani said, I'm also the parent. And we all know how far to go and respect each other's boundaries.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that. Because I know with our kids, we can be jovial because, we're happy go lucky people. Nine times out
Yes.
of 10, we try to make light of any situation, just be happy people. But at times you have to remind them, "Look, I'm not your friend. Don't
You can talk to
don't
me.
get twisted with what happened yesterday, us clowning making TikToks.
Yep.
And then I'm not gonna discipline you when you get wrong.
There you go.
Learn the difference. Now, if you can't learn the difference, then mama gonna have to put a hard line in the sand. It's gonna be strictly business from here on out, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Rita says, "Hi, Rita. Welcome to the show." Rita says, "I'm about to shower while I'm listening." Rita has been here since day one, too. I tell y'all, we are family on this show for real, from all around the
Absolutely.
world, all around the globe. Boy, Tip overs at the barber. Rita is about to get in
Finish.
the shower. Who cooking?
Lisa. Lisa, we got a comment from a teacher on here, girl.
Let me go down and look,
Miss
honey.
Michelle Johnson.
She says, being a teacher, I see this every day. Believe it or not, the 2-year-old cussing in the class. Disciplinary starts at home. Yes, God. But see, them 2-year-old Miss Johnson, who's been with us from day one. Thank you for the love, baby. Thank you for the love. Them 2-year-old, where they hearing that cussing from? They got to get it from somewhere.
It definitely ain't on
Charity
Coco.
start.
Look, Lisa, it ain't on Coco Mon.
It ain't Cocomelon. Charity starts
Coco
at home.
Melon.
I know what you mean, baby. I got your back. I got your back, pretty lady. I got your back. Uh, uh, 2 years old. Yeah. When I taught, what was it? I taught pre-K. You know, I told you with the military schools. When I taught pre-K, them kids was a special kind of special. I mean, come on now, 3 and 4 years old, and kids taking Ritalin.
Wow.
I saw a 4-year-old kid uh pick up a sofa because he hadn't had his medicine that morning, and the real him was coming out.
Wow.
Yeah. But you know, kids only do what they hear and what they're being taught, what they see. If you sit around a newborn
Mhm.
baby for 6 months or a year and don't say anything, when that baby grow up in a year, that baby ain't gonna be saying that because that baby don't hear nothing.
Hasn't heard
But if
anything.
you
Right.
sit there and Google Gaga, well, do they still talk Google Gaga to babies? Or,
I
or
hope
are they or are they saying, what up, dog? What up, what up, what up, little champ?
not. I ain't fooling with you.
What up? What up, partner? What up, B? What up, BIH? If it's
With
a
the
female baby.
with the pull up on loaded.
Good, what, sagging? Like they need them last $2 mama left on that card with me last night.
I'm not fooling with you.
But for real though, double. For real though, y'all. Listen, kids can only do what they see and hear.
That is true.
So to go to question number 2, Deborah, we got to get in here, got to get in this thing.
All right.
Uh,
Question number 2.
what are
Go
some of
for it.
the reasons why young people might unintentionally be rude? Oh, unintentionally. That's a powerful word. Like that's like being unapologetic.
D-
Uh,
What church
unintentional.
say?
Ooh,
I'll take a stab at it.
sorry but not sorry. Oh my gosh.
Well, they were unintentionally rude. And so when it means, so if you were unintentionally doing it, that means it was just like something that you're naturally and accustomed to doing, whether it's verbally being rude or cutting off an older person while they're trying to walk the street. It's something that you're naturally and accustomed to doing, and someone has not told you the right way to do or corrected your behavior. So to me, that goes back to parenting 101.
101.
Instruction first comes from the home, how you
101.
should and should not behave. So if you're not getting it from home and your parents, hey, they can witness you being rude and they don't correct you, then they think it's okay. Oh, my mom and dad didn't say anything. I guess it's okay for me to proceed like that. Because one thing that you don't want to do is blame it on hormones. No, 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 no.
Unintentionally being rude.
Right. You're doing it because it is learned behavior, uncorrected behavior. It's something that you're accustomed to doing, and no one has told you not to do it. That's my input. What you think?
Okay. I'm
And we
gonna
want to
ride
hear
off.
from you guys.
I'm gonna ride off of that one. Let's go down and see some of the comments. Let's see what somebody else is saying. Um uh Michelle says exactly. Wanda says yes all the time. Cassandra said, no, bro. Hey, that's what they call these new babies now. No, bro. No, dog. The baby just been pushed out the womb 2 hours ago, and they sitting up there holding the baby. This my nickel. This my dog. This my dude. No, bro.
All of the above.
Who Lord.
So
But
absolutely,
I'm gonna stick to what you said, Deborah. I like what you said.
you got to correct them. You have
Yes.
got to correct them. Now, don't. And we kind of touched on this last week too.
What was it?
Respect,
Oh yes, ma'am.
respect. So some teenagers feel that just because you're an adult don't mean you automatically get respect either. Because you
Mm-hmm.
could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You could be wrong on how you talk to me. I witnessed some adults calling kids out their names,
Me,
cursing at the kids. Is that
I
right?
did, I did that.
How did that make that kid feel? Did they receive it? Did they say, what did they do?
Well, my kids told me I hurt their feelings, but if you ain't doing what you're doing, now if I warn you once, twice, and third time, and you still doing it, now you asking for it.
Okay, okay.
I am not. I am so unapologetic for that.
Okay, so that's your kids, your household, and that's how you navigated things. Let's talk
Right.
about outside your household. Let's talk about a teacher.
Okay, now because I was a teacher,
Michelle.
we touched on this too. I wouldn't do it to nobody else's child because your kid is only with me for a couple of hours a day, 5 days a week. When your kid go home, charity starts at home. And so when your kid come back to me the next day, now if your kid is cussing me out, like Michelle said, 2-year-olds are cursing. Now if your kids are cussing me out, irregardless to how old they are, I'm gonna let you know as a teacher that your children are cursing me out, disrespecting me as the adult.
Mm-hmm.
And if they keep doing it, I would have to address, take it further.
Right.
Um, because kids can lie so easily. They can say you cursed them out and you didn't. They can say you hit them and you didn't. They can say you touched them and you didn't. So at my address, I was somewhat like the single parent. I was married, but I was somewhat like a single parent a lot because my ex-husband was always TDY. He was always gone somewhere because, being in the military, that's the way it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me. And so my daughter, I always go back to my kids because I can't talk about nothing I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So my daughter used to always test my gangster. She
Okay.
always did it. She
Okay.
always did it. And a lot of things that she did back then, she's not unapologetic for it today because she don't feel like she did anything wrong. Because sometimes if it comes up right now and if we say something, we may laugh about it, but then if I turn right back around and say, but do you think what you did you was wrong? No, ma'am.
E- oh.
Even though the police came to my house because of you and a damn cell phone, but you still don't think you wrong because you supposed to have your ass in the class taking what the test they take at the end of the year, the SAT, and you and there on the phone texting a boy back in Mississippi. You don't think you were wrong.
Oh wow.
So yes, I had to put them fifth fourth B's on.
You
Yeah,
gonna have to explain what that is.
I had to hit her in the throat, the neck, the chest, and the stomach.
Guys, welcome to the Falisa and Debra show. If you have not
Welcome,
already, please like, share, and subscribe.
welcome,
As you can
welcome.
see, we let it all out on this show. We don't hang back. There's
Now,
no judgment. So please chime off in the chat. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know your views. And you can also call in. Is it 7:30? In 2 more minutes. You can call in to 901-479-6733. 901-479-6733. Let's talk about it. How can we help these children? How can we help us help them children?
okay, well, let me read what Cassandra just wrote. She said, back in the day, if you misbehaved, the teacher used to set you in the hall in your desk. Sit out there. Sit out there now. They have gone. They have gone
Oh
home
my
or
God. You
somewhere.
are kidding me. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
You mean they leaving the
I know,
school
I know
building?
it. I know at Crawford School they did it, but at West Lounge, you sit out there in the hall too long. You look up, they be in the gym or the cafeteria eating.
Wait a minute. Are you saying they getting up and just leaving?
No, the teacher would sit you out there in the hall in your desk. You sit out there in the hall by yourself.
But you're saying the kids are getting up and leaving. When she go out there to check on them, they gone.
They gone.
What the bummer club?
The fa la 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 la.
What in the world? Well, I want
Brooke
to ask
said,
Michelle
"Let's
a
get this."
question.
Brooke said, "Let's get this party started." Welcome, Brooks. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome. I don't think we've seen
Let
you here before.
let's do this. Welcome to the Felisa and Debra DM Fusion Podcast Show, where we are live right here each Wednesday, 6 Central, 7 Eastern Time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here,
Yes.
one family, no judgment. Everybody is everybody. We all here together. Welcome.
Welcome. Absolutely. Now, I got a question from Michelle, our school teacher that's online.
Okay.
Now, when you said the 2 and the 3-year olds, the babies who barely potty trained, coming in there cussing and carrying on, Please tell me that when you shared that or consulted with the parents, they did not come up with make an excuse for their behavior. What did the parents say?
Michelle, call in and answer that number. Deborah, run that phone number by her again. Call in, Michelle.
901-479-6733. We would love to hear some of your experiences, Miss Michelle.
Michelle, Miss Johnson, would you please call in and answer that question that Deborah has asked you? Thank you so very much.
Please.
Cassandra also said there is no yes ma'am, no sir anymore. No, it's not. Let me amen to that one.
So all you
I'm gonna tell you. I'm sorry to cut you off, Deborah. I swear I'm sorry. Listen. Because their mamas ain't doing it. Yes, ma'am, no, sir. Yes, sir, no, ma'am. They're not doing it. And then you also got these folks, we ain't got no more big mamas. You got these folks out here saying, don't be calling me yes, ma'am. Don't be saying no, sir to me. Why not? You have earned that. That's what's hurting our children. That's what's hurting our generation.
Yes.
Y'all taking that away from them.
Right. I love to hear that.
Yeah, you better say yes, ma'am to me. No, ma'am.
Absolutely.
I go to the drive-through at any restaurant. Can't call no name because I don't feel like getting confused in trouble. But go to the drive-through. Y'all know who they are. Them little damn 16 and 15, 16, 17 years old. I know they 15 and 16. And I still say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And when I get to the window, I say the same thing. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Absolutely. It's just polite.
Not just because it's common courtesy, but because they handling my food.
Okay, Lisa, Miss Michelle, you gonna call in, Michelle? We're gonna give you the number again. 901-479-6733. Give us a call. We're waiting to hear from you. What these parents doing to you, Miss Michelle? Are they supporting you? Or they making you want to throw up them bowls?
Girl, drop them.
901-479-6733. We are open.
Call in. Cassandra said, "It's what now?" That's all they say is what, huh? Yeah.
Yep. No. What you mean? You ever heard that, Lisa?
Let me go. Before Michelle called, my daughter addressed me one time. Oh, I'm spinning everywhere. My daughter addressed me one time. Bruh. This what my daughter did to me, sitting on the side of her bed back there in my house. She gonna look. I guess she thought she was Kevin Hart. Bruh. Who the fuck is bruh? Girl, you better put a hand on my name. Boy, I tried to choke her pellet tongue out. Don't come at me like that. Don't do that. Don't let your street friends make me catch that insurance check. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, can we get the number pinned in the chat, please? We can get the number pinned in the chat by request.
Y'all call.
Yes, Miss Cassandra said, pin it in the chat, please. There we go. We have it in the chat. Please call in.
Wanda says they have excuses all the time, and I hear from the streets and other folk. Okay. Hey, everybody that's watching right here, thank y'all so much for chiming in. But can I keep all of y'all kids for a week?
All of them, Lisa?
7 days. 7 days.
You don't need no help?
No. Who need help? I am the help.
Baby.
Because I ain't gonna have this makeup on. I ain't gonna have this wig on. I ain't gonna have these earrings on. I ain't gonna be in front of no camera. It's just gonna be me and God.
Baby, you gonna need God, the 12 disciples.
I ain't talking about G-O-D. I said God. G-A-W-D.
Baby, we're disciple.
If they sign a consent form giving me permission, I just need your kids for 7 days.
7 days.
7.
Falisa, what do you want to call it? What kind of boot camp?
Free daycare.
Free daycare. Okay, then. Don't matter what the age. What's the age?
I'm stopping at 21.
Oh, that's good right there, Lisa.
2
to 21? 2 to 21?
I'm stopping at 21.
Okay.
At 21 because they think they grown and know everything, don't even know how to blow a book out their nose. I'm stopping.
You don't need no deputy.
I don't need nobody.
You know who I think would be a good deputy for you if you wanted one?
I
Miss
don't need nobody.
Burks. Miss
Who?
Burks. Miss Burks.
Miss Burks?
Miss Burks.
Burks?
She'll be a
Okay.
good.
Okay. Miss Burks introduced us to that watch last week. Okay.
Yes, yes. Where you at, Miss Burks? You believe in hitting a kid in the throat?
The chest, the stomach, the neck, the back.
Grabbing them up like this. What you? What you say?
My mama used to do this and maul you upside the head.
What?
Yes, ma'am. She used to hit you in your back, it'll thump and holler like a hollow tree.
What kind of sound is that, Lisa?
Thump. Hit you in the center of your back where your spine say thump. That's why my back jacked up to this day. Now I got pins, rods, and everything. I got LR 4, 5, 6, and 7.
But Lisa, what kind of sound came out your mouth?
Thump.
Cause baby, you know after a good whooping, we talking about a whooping with maybe three branches. Well, a little tree, you know, little tree branch used to go. Your mom tell you go outside and get, and you wrap them around together, the extension cords, and you trying to cry, you grab it from the deepest part of your abdomen, and by the time you get that out, you just
Deborah,
it's worse than a sigh.
Deborah, it's a habit. I can have a stroke and a heart attack when I was coming up. Cause I done took a lot of this right here.
Ooh,
And then she said, shut up. You mean to tell me I can't even
you better not say a word.
got to sit there and eat them tears and snot and boogers.
I'm gonna give you something to cry for.
Okay. Uh my didn't care. Cassandra
Mother.
wrote, my didn't care what she knocked you out. I'm thinking she said my mother didn't care what she knocked you out of that show didn't. Oh, Miss Burns said, give me 2 hours. Hey! And the Oscar goes to Miss Burns. Ah! Miss Burns, I have met somebody who, ooh, 2 hours. 2 hours.
Look what she said,
Those
Lisa.
kids will be begging us to call their mama
I think we got a
or
call in.
daddies. Got that right.
Hello, welcome to the Falisa and Debra show. I lost whoever that was. Let's see if we can get them back. The wireless. All right. If you were calling from 662-245-9637, if you could call back.
You read what Miss Burke wrote, didn't you? Police, those kids will be begging for us to call their mamas and daddies. Laugh out loud. Ha!
She just
You said just give you a couple of hours. I said 7 days. I don't know. Miss Burke, I believe you can hold this fort down by yourself.
I believe it. I'm telling you. I know her. She got it. She got it. All right, you ready to move on to another question?
Come on, go. Let's go to question number 3 while they're trying to work that number out. Let's go to question number 3. Excuse me, y'all. Almost over. It's almost over. This upper respiratory is almost over. It's almost over.
Yeah, you sounding a whole lot better too.
Yeah, I had to go to the ER Saturday. Ooh, they give you up the good. Good thing I had ate a piece of pork chop before I got there, cause they gave me 8 pills. By the time I got home, I was sick as a dog.
Baby, it sounds like you needed grandma's biscuits if you had that many pills.
Don't go to the emergency room. Question number 3 coming at y'all. What are some of the challenges faced by young people who are still learning and growing? What are some of the challenges? Finding themselves, trusting their own intuitions.
Yes.
Because they don't quite understand what that word means. And like we said earlier, the pure pressure of other kids, because younger kids, when they meet kids like 3 or 4 years older than them, say for instance, if your kid is in the 5th grade, who is this question number 3 relates to very heavily, and then if somebody is in the 9th grade and they're kind of like dealing with them, that's it. That's a lot of the challenges. That's it.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Because they're trying to, when in the 5th, 6th grade, the young boys, their voices starts to change, hormones kicking in. young girls maybe starting their their monthly.
Right.
They're trying to navigate through that. Girls are going from wearing pigtails to trying to wear the one ponytail, maybe a little lip gloss, and then it's challenging because now they don't want to dress like a little girl anymore. They want to dress like the girl in the ninth grade or the eighth grade. So
Yes.
it's challenging. That question number 3 is a very good question. Very good question.
Absolutely. And we're not going to talk. So, we got to throw social media in there.
Oh yeah.
Social
Oh,
media can have them so confused, but social media it ain't just them that social media have confused about their body image, what they should look like, what they should wear, how they should talk. Even some of us adults get tripped like, man, her body is slamming. Oh, I need to get to this. Let me get me a gym membership.
oh, girl.
Let me put on my wig. Let me wear
My
the best,
wig.
this and
My
that.
wig. My wig, baby. Cause I
and
got
just
my 4 twigs under this wig, baby.
and just not know those photos are Photoshop.
Girl.
You
And
got
not
some.
only are they Photoshop, Deborah. I saw a thing on social media. I don't know if I can call the name or not, but yeah, I saw it on social media. You probably have seen it too.
Mhm.
And actually, it's a young man, a black man, that's asking the question, and this like has been on his podcast. He's been asking this question a lot. He's more gearing to this. Black women, what's wrong with y'all? What's going on with these BBLs? Why y'all not loving y'all bodies? And
Yeah,
see,
that's
our young girls are seeing that. You know, we feel like we have to wear makeup every day to be beautiful, and we don't. We don't need the makeup every day. Now, if you have a job and if you want to enhance your face for your job, I get that because I put on makeup every time I get in front of these cameras because if y'all, I don't want y'all to see me what I look like every day. I'm an everyday chick. I'm a mother and a sister, a cousin, friend. But I don't want y'all to see how I look every day. I want to look cute when I get in front of this camera. Now, when I leave this camera, I'm gonna go watch this stuff off, snatch this wig off, but y'all won't see that. So, I'm just like y'all, but the low self-esteem with our black
yes,
women is
yeah,
trickling down to our black girls. Come on, y'all, let's get this thing together. Let's show them they don't have to have the BBL. We all are made up beautifully and unique. Some of us got bold hips. Some of us don't have hips at all. Some of us got big butts. Some of us don't have butts at all. Breasts. Some of us are the Coca-Cola shape. Some of us are round. Me. But I love all of me. I'm 52 years old. I'll be 53 in August. I love everything about me. All my life I've been skinny. But now I'm 175 pounds and I love every bit of it. It's sitting at 5'2". I don't have any underlying health conditions. I just need to pull away from that junk food. But that is so if that's my drug, that's my drug. But
right.
me being a junk food junkie. But overall, I'm beautiful. And I don't need a man to tell me I'm beautiful. So to all the younger people who's watching this, the younger parents who's watching this, when you show this to your kids or talk to your kids about it, especially your daughters, encourage your daughters and let them know that they are beautiful. They
Hmm.
don't have to get the weave down to their butts. They don't have to get the fingernails out to here. Those celebrities are being paid to do that stuff. If you
Absolutely,
follow them home, they don't look like that. You know what I mean? So start loving yourself, young ladies. Take yourself and start loving yourself and embrace your body from your head to your feet to how you look. Love all of that because that's you. You go
absolutely,
buy this body that you want, you're gonna put yourself in an early grave with a lot of complications. It ain't even worth it.
absolutely. We're gonna try this song. 662-312. Hello, and welcome to the Falisa and Debra podcast. May I help you?
Welcome.
Hi, Deborah. I'm calling from Columbus, Mississippi, and I have a question.
Go for it. We got an answer.
So I want to know. This has been a subject has been going around. Like, could you tell me about what is the approach? Because I'm dealing with this with my daughter. Like, what is the appropriate age for to date? Because I find my daughter is dating now.
Okay.
And so many people feel that is she's too young. So I just want to know. I don't know what to expect because I feel like I'm always explaining. I'm always explaining. She's responsible. I think it was a learning experience for me because I felt like I had I had to listen to her because I grew up. My mom, we didn't communicate. So anytime I was interested in someone, I didn't know how to communicate to my mom. Like, oh, yeah, I like this individual. But today, because of things of technology, it was something of experience for me because I had to listen to her say she had interest in a guy. So I just want to know, okay, what is the appropriate age for someone to date?
All right, the appropriate age. Well, you know what? I would
What do you think is appropriate?
You know what? I really think it depends on your comfort level as a parent. Of course, you don't want your daughter 10 and 12 years old, in my opinion, dating, right? But I think it's your comfort level as a parent, and if the maturity level of your child. If you have watched your child's behavior and you know that they're mature enough to handle a relationship with, whoever, then I think that's when you say, okay, I'm comfortable with this. But you all who when your child does start dating, right? Always meet the individual, and I take it a step further. Make arrangements to meet the parents. And since you said your daughter is um, she's a girl. I don't know, what her sexual orientation is. However, you want to also make sure what type of home are they being brought up in, because as we talked about, peer pressure is something. And then when you're talking about a relationship where your daughter is given, is being emotionally entangled, to me they become more open to susceptible to um whatever that partner is doing. Meaning if their partner is engaging in bad behavior, they're more likely to engage in it as well, because like I said, they're becoming emotionally tied to this person, and they want this person to continue to be accepting of them, continue to date them. So you gotta definitely become it's your comfort level as a parent, knowing that you have instilled values in your child, and if your child is exemplifying those values at a great degree, meet that individual, meet that person's parents. That's my input. What do you think, Lisa?
Well, my first question would be, how old is your daughter?
My daughter is 15. She's 15.
She's 15.
15. Uh-huh.
I will, with being 15, yes, I would definitely want to meet the parents because
month, so but she's
16 next month.
okay, so she's close to 16, sweet 16. Um, yeah, excuse me, she's definitely at that age where she feels like she's ready to date. And if you by you saying that she's responsible, if you guys have that type of relationship, that bond, like we was talking about earlier with your kids, and she opened up to you, because one thing you have to understand, ma'am, is I know she's your daughter, I know you love her, she's your pride and joy, but you cannot be her friend. And I also heard you say that you didn't have that type of relationship with your mom. So I commend your daughter for opening up to you and coming to you and talking to you about that. But if you feel like you can trust her at 15, I mean 16, and like if they want to go to the movies, if you feel like you want to chaperone, or 16, I don't know. She may have a car and have license by now. I don't know. And you may trust her enough to go by herself. But I agree with a lot of things that Debra said. Meet the parents, and just continually to talk to her, because peer pressure is a beast. And a lot of times as girls, 'cause I've been there, I'm telling you. So a lot of times as a girl, we like a little boy, and we don't want him to break up with us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll put that little swing to it. Like if you don't do something else, she will. So just
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you have that open communication line with her, and also just be aware that she may not tell you everything, because she probably want to keep some little things a secret. But just let her know that you're still there and you're mama, and you got her back.
I appreciate that. But this is something like a learning experience for me, because again, like I never had that, so I did, but I have communication. Like if it wasn't for friend of mine that I knew. Like I had to get to the bottom. Like I had to find out who his mom was. I think his mom had to find out who I was.
Yes.
We had a conversation. So whenever, and then I love the fact that whenever he wants to know something, he calls me to ask me what my opinion is.
Oh, great!
For like the communication there, like the dynamic of the relationship would not be there for me because I want to make sure that again, like I was really focused on academic, like you need to stay focused on school.
Yeah.
But I know it's only natural for her to want to date, but it was something that I wasn't used to, so I had to become, I had to listen to her, but I'm still learning. I talk to her all the time about, we talk about her, like, if something happens, it's not the world.
Yes.
Move on. But I do have great communication with, her with her guy friend. And at first I kept saying friend for so long, like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna say friend. That's not the way. I'm just gonna say friend. But I had to, again, I'm learning to trust. The trust is something that
and that's the key.
It's hard to give up.
That's the key. You're learning to trust her, and you already have the best tool. You already have communication.
Absolutely, that is most important because if you're open and honest with them, and just come from a place of honesty and realness. I mean, like me and Lisa, we've said over so many of our episodes, life is real out there. And just be open and honest with your kids. I know when I was coming up, it was just taboo to talk about sex and using protection and all that good stuff. But we have to realize we are human. Those natural feelings are not going anywhere. And just because you're ashamed to talk about it or shy to talk about it or whatever, I think it's important as parents to get over that. Just have real, honest conversations with your children because we are human. Those feelings are natural, and just put them in a position to protect themselves. And I think that is parenting 101.
That's
Parenting
key right there. That's some good stuff right there. That's good stuff. That's
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Well, I hope we answered your question, Colin. We appreciate you calling in. That was great conversation. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right. All right, guys. We are open. As you can see, 901-479-6733.
And we need to add to that, Deborah, because she's watching the show. Just remember, you guys, that we are not licensed. We're not trained. We're just trained by nature because we're mothers to come on here and do this show. So the advice that we give is only the advice that we know coming from us to you all. No one is perfect. There is no such thing as a perfect parenting, a perfect way to raise your kids. It's just that if you've been in that situation, and like the young lady at the college just said when she called in, she and her daughter, they have an open communication line. And Cassandra asked the question, but I just saw it. How old is how old is he? And I'm assuming he's probably somewhere around her age, maybe 15, 16. He might even be 17. I don't know, but it sounds like, he's around her age. But yes, I hope we answered the question and to the best of our ability, and that she would take something from it.
Absolutely.
And Michelle wrote, she said, I just called in. I did get an answer though, but you have to build a nice relationship with the parents. And when I told the parents, they said that corrected the problem, but they said it again. The child, I'm assuming the child said it again.
To my cousin, yeah. 2-year-old cousin. But call back, Michelle. As you can see, whatever was going on before seems to have been rectified. So you're more than welcome to call back in. But that does kind of answer my question. So the parents are telling her they rectified the issue, talk to the kid, but you at that point, if they're still continuing to do it, you got to ask yourself, okay, how did you rectify the situation, or did you truly discipline your child for doing that, or is it that the kid is confused? Hold on, we're gonna 66224. Hello, Miss Michelle, is that you? All right, then. Welcome,
Michelle. Welcome, caller.
Yeah, you have to build a nice rapport with your parents. I got some beautiful parents. Even though the child said it again. Then I keep on, I tell the parents or whatever. But the last time they said it, I wasn't in the classroom. So I don't know what that teacher did. I can't share too much though.
Well, yeah, we understand it. We understand it. Okay. So, so the was it? So I was to ask the question: the kid that that was cussing or having issues with it. I mean, did it eventually stop, or did it get worse?
It stopped for a minute, but you got to think about you're dealing with one and 2 year olds. You have to teach them, as well as have a good rapport with your parents.
You have to say something, Lisa? Were you able to hear, Lisa?
I hear. I'm listening. I was waiting until she finished because I didn't want to interrupt. I wanted to make sure she's done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling in, Michelle, and to answer to that because, excuse me, I've once been in your position, like I said, with the babies. Pre-K, you get them when they come out from home, basically, before they go to Head Start, kindergarten, whatever. But yeah, that will happen, and the parents, they can only do so much because once a child hear it, they hear it. Once again, this goes back to my little niece Kalani, even though she's 3, but when she was like a year and a half, maybe 2, right on top of 2, she used to say shit a lot because that's what she heard a lot. And then we kept saying something to her, but she's a baby. And eventually she stopped saying it. She grew out of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You hear it a lot. The kids don't know that they're cursing. That baby don't know that he's cussing or she's cussing. They just saying what they hear. So it's and they're hearing it from somebody. I don't want to blame it on the parents or whatever, but they're hearing it from someone. And when they get to school, because they hear it a lot, that they say it at school. They don't know it's a bad word.
That's right.
And this child said the F word.
Well, once again, how old are your students, Michelle?
1 and 2.
See, once again, they're babies. Kalani was that age. She was saying, the SH. So they're hearing it, and it's sticky, like we said about when the babies are born, they want the phone. As soon as they come out the womb, give them the phone because they recognize the lights and sounds and stuff, and they get used to it up here to keep them quiet. So, like at home or wherever those kids are when they leave school, they're hearing somebody say these words a lot. And so when they come back to school, it's second nature. So they're saying it. And to add to that, Miss Willie Brooks wrote, I love y'all show tonight and everything else. She went on to say, it is so true that our younger generation, she said, love y'all. Love you too, Miss Brooks.
Love you too.
We have a full line feed on Facebook. Thank you all so much. We've been begging you all to chime into our YouTube page, but you won't. But so thank y'all so much for watching. And I'm enjoying it. Thank you so much, Michelle. So that's my take on it. I think because the child is such a young kid, is only 1 or 2 years old. So, they can't help but to say what they hear.
That's true. That is so true.
Right.
Thank you so much for calling in and for being here since day one. We love you.
Thank you, Michelle.
So much.
We appreciate you.
To our caller who called in a few minutes ago, young lady, thank you so much. We love you. We love it. We love it. We love it. Thank you so much. We have another question that we need to get to.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Debra, would you mind reading question number? Girl, we're just now number 4.
Well, it's fine, but before we move to another question, hey, you guys, we have merch. And
check out
we
our
want you
banner.
Absolutely. And it is available as you go to the YouTube webpage, to the YouTube site. Look below DM Fusion TV, and all the merchandise that's available for purchase is listed there. And please like, share, subscribe if you have not already. Falisa and Debra podcast every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central. We are so thankful, so grateful for all the feedback and comments that we have received thus far. So, Lisa, We may not get to all of the questions. We got some comments and feedback from Miss Simone, and we were talking about, you were sharing with the young ladies about uh, you know accepting themselves for who they are, their body, and how they have been created. Don't let social media do any body shaming. And so Simone's feedback was, but what if you want to look cute for yourself and get dolled up for yourself?
Okay. And that's a beautiful question. That's an honest question. What if you want to do it for yourself? And you said the key word, Simone, yourself. You can do whatever you want to do for yourself as long as you're doing it for yourself. You're at the age now where if you love yourself, a kid, nobody, you won't look at videos and magazines and say, I mean, I don't think you would. I might be a little off base here and say, I wish I could look like her. I wish I could look like her, because you are beautifully and unique the way that you are. So to want to get dolled up for yourself, if you want to wear your extensions, your wigs, your lace fronts and stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't say don't do it. I just said doing it like trying to be like the celebrities or trying to be like other people, because other people, when they go home, they're just like you and me. They take all that stuff off too. And we all look normal. There's nothing wrong with getting dolled up. I made it very clear. I sit in front of this camera every Tuesday and Wednesday, and I put this makeup on, and I have this makeup on for an hour. And my makeup is expensive. And I'm washing basically $100 down the drain every Tuesday and Wednesday. But I only have it on because I'm here. I love everything about me. I mean, and I do this for myself, because if I came on here looking like I look every day, y'all will be talking about me and saying, that Lisa, no doggone well, she ought to be shaming herself coming on here looking like that. So, Simone, when you're doing it for yourself, that's the key word,
Right.
for yourself. No peer pressure. No one is making you do it. No one is making you feel a certain way about getting dolled up. You can get dolled up and go sit in your living room and take selfies all day long, because that is making you happy. Nobody else is doing that, making you
Right.
do.
Right. Right.
Nobody else is making you do that. That's your own self love. And I
That's
love
right.
that question. Thank you. Mwah.
Appreciate it.
That's my sugar mama.
Love hearing from the younger people.
That's my
Love
sugar
hearing from
mama.
the younger
That's my
people.
sugar mama.
That's your sugar mama.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Miss Burks had some
Miss Burke
feedback
says,
for
Miss Burke says, Simone, no boys for you until you're 50.
her.
Well, I guess that's it, Simone. So all that I just said, I guess that's it. It ain't gonna matter until you turn 50 anyway. Simone said, 50? 50? She said, okay, 48. I
that
love
is
it.
that is hilarious. But yeah, Miss
Michelle
Burks.
says, Michelle says, I'm loving the show. I have y'all on the big screen. Oh my God. Well, take a
Okay.
picture. Take a picture of it, Michelle, and post it so we can see it. Ricardo says, hi guys. Hi, Ricardo. Hi, welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Falisa and Debra podcast show right here every Wednesday, 6 Central, 7 Eastern time, where we are here live on DM Fusion TV, YouTube Live TV. We just making it do what it do. We are not professionals. We're just two country girls
Two country
here,
girls
two country girls
talking.
here, bringing it like we got it, talking about our younger generation, and we love it, and how technology has taken over. Thank you guys so much for chiming in tonight. We really, really do appreciate it. We didn't get a chance to do all 5 questions, but I went back and read the last two, and actually we did touch on those two,
It's all
Deborah.
about
Deborah.
community.
Deborah, we did touch on those last two, but we didn't read them out loud. But we did touch on those last 2 questions. So
I
thank you
definitely
guys
said
so much. Thank you guys so much. We really, really do appreciate it. To both of our callers who called in, thank you so very much. We are here doing this together. And to all of our viewers, to all of our people here on YouTube, Facebook Live, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys back next Tuesday. on
Yes.
the Felisa Janae Talk to Him show, 6 Central, 7 Eastern Time. And we'll be back here next Wednesday, same place, same time, 6 Central, 7 Eastern Time on DM Fusion. Well, Deborah, Felisa and Deborah, and we say, let's talk about it.
Lisa, I think we got a little twist for them next Wednesday. It will be our last episode in the series discussing our younger people. It's going to be open to the community. That's now. I assume that means we're just going to be taking questions and phone calls. It's
Let's
just
do it.
an open dialogue.
Let's do it.
So, okay.
And because people are so open to us, thank y'all so much. We're gonna really take into consideration to probably touch back bases one day during the week, just to say hi, just to check in, because we understand Wednesday to Wednesday, week to week, it's a lot going on. So thank you
Yep.
guys so much from coast to coast for chiming in. Tip over. You must be still at the barbershop because we heard a peek from you since you checked in and said you was at the barbershop. The barber must have plugged you, but I wore my Wonder Woman shirt just for you tonight. But you didn't show out tonight, Tip.
That's okay. We look forward to Tip
Wanted to
joining
kill
us next
herself
week.
laughing. Cassandra laughing. Thank you guys so much. We love you. Take
Absolutely.
care. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for chiming in. We love you.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you guys next week. Same place, same time, 6 Central, right here on the Felisa and Debra every Wednesday, 6 Central, 7 p.m. Eastern Time podcast show where we are live on DM Fusion TV. We love you. Thank you. God bless. Good night.
See you next time.